Hot anticipation for Indy 5 has come out because it's grouped with Applebee's. And there's a new trailer out, and I'm going to give you some fight choreography analysis.
5, 4, 3,
1.
Paulie here on the slant. All the Indiana Jones analysis, interviews with Doomcock, all that stuff you can catch here on this channel. I've been seeing some complaints and some comments get a little snarky. Let me tell you right now, that's fine and dandy, but all complaints can be sent to 500 South Buena Vista Street, Burbank, California, Walt Disney Studios, because that's who you should be complaining to. Not me. There's a brand new 30-second drop of Indiana Jones Dial of Destiny. You almost got me saying it. And there is a couple of fight scenes that I want to go over. Real simple, real quick. It explains a lot of my resentment towards certain aspects of this film. Okay. And I think it's important because I'm going to put on my black belt hat. Yes, yours truly, Paulie, is a black belt in martial arts, in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I saw some glaring things that I can't stand in cinema when I saw this film. And it's in this trailer. So here we go. And it's really, guys,
this is gold.
Let me pause it. It's really one little sequence, okay? And I'm going to put it up big, and we're going to talk about it. Because there's certain things that, well, let's just get to it, okay? Let me just be quiet and bring it over here. And it's, of course, with the character of Helena, Phoebe Waller-Bridge, playing Helena Shaw, I believe. This is Indy's last adventure. So here we go.
And then I stole it.
I mean, this part is so quick. This part is so quick, but however, it is a constant in this movie where she is fighting, and the choreography, the fight choreography is unbelievably stupid. I don't believe it. Yes, as escapism, I want to believe in the heroes, but I don't like this character, and I don't buy the choreography. It's not much to ask for, especially when we're talking about Indiana Jones, because I just recently rewatched Raiders of the Lost Ark. My boy gets beat up time and time again, gets rolled over, crushed, almost gets rolled over by a truck. Guy is beaten up by, half of World War II Yahtzees. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. But you believe him physically. You believe also, too, let me just say this, you believe also, too, Marion physically. Karen Allen's a great physical actor in this. Phoebe Waller, not so much. Okay, so let me go back. Okay, I want you to see something here. Before she throws a straight, she's gonna throw a straight arm palm strike. Okay, but she's being held behind her by this, like, I guess some Turkish dude or some army guy, big bruiser type. And she is gonna, from that position of being held, the guy's got one hand on her bicep. I'm gonna assume the other arm, you can't see it, is on the same bicep. So with the bicep being held back, you're going straight arm. That takes a lot of energy. This skeleton of a physical actor, that's Phoebe Waller-Bridge, do not believe for a second. Give me Ronda Rousey, give me Scarlett Johansson, give me even Jennifer Lawrence. I'll believe it. Also, too, Gina Carano. But my thing here probably is, I keep thinking about it, Ronda Rousey. I think she would have been incredible in this role. A lot of attitude, a lot of spitfire, but she's athletic. Okay, so watch this straight arm. Comes from her hip, right? From the hip there, right. Oh, let me see. Smack up his face. So we're gonna play it real quick. Here we go.
And then I stole it.
I mean, and the elbow is absolutely, absolutely horrible. Horrible. And that, guys, I don't mean like it's horrible in that it doesn't make sense for the character. Yes, if she's a fighter, great. In the moment, great. I'm talking about horrible, like executed poorly. There's no way that that could happen. And I want a little bit of ounce of believability in my fighting. That's it. I'm not asking for a lot. Okay, let's go back here. Just want you to see this.
I stole it.
So now, Paulie, you're nitpicking. I'm not nitpicking because this happens over and over again in the film. She goes up against several foes and disposes them with ease. And this person is the most just unathletic. Her that's all I could say. She's not physically. She doesn't look like she could take a punch. There's a couple times in this film where she's she's hit, and you can't come back from that. You can't come back from those hits. And I know this is Indy. I know, but physically, let me believe that you can. Ronda Rousey, Scarlett Johansson. Come on. I sound like a broken record here. So, plus also too, that straight arm, there's just from being held back and then you hit that straight arm, there's no hip behind it. There's just not a lot of power behind it. But listen, you knock out the waiter. Okay, good for you. Some guy that looks like a maitre d', right? It's time for her to kick ass. We're gonna kick ass, everybody. Ay, Dios mío. Now we're gonna go to this spinning back elbow strike. So when you're spinning back, and it's so funny, guys, that we're doing this right now. Right now, I do have a slight hip injury where I can't even train my clients right now because I don't want to fear of a flare up or it get worse. But everything, punches, hands, elbows, right? Shoulders involved, everything comes from your hips. The torque comes from the pivot of your feet. It's full body. This is she just literally turns and goes like that. It's like pop, haha. No way, dude. No way. And my thing is, this is an Indiana Jones film. Make this shit believable. This is lazy. This goes back to everything else that I don't like about the film. Okay, let's watch this album. And it's not even a full, it's like a mini pop. When you're trying to knock someone out, and it's amazing how many people Helena knocks out in this film. It's just incredible. Seemingly with one punch. You got to cock it back and you got to follow all the way through with your elbow strikes. When you're that close, you don't get a lot of power, energy because you're in close quarters. So what that means is you gotta clock it all the way through, all the way through. We've been taught when you're throwing like that check kick, or something as elementary as that. Your hands, your legs. You gotta imagine your sword going through your opponent. That being said, just watch this elbow. Just looks so silly, man. Look at that. She doesn't even follow through. She just she lifts the elbow, knocks the fuck out of this guy. Elbow goes back down. And how is she not in? How is she not injured? How is she not hurt from that? So she tackles, she knocks out old maitre d'. Let me take care of the other man, the other beardo. Okay, watch this. Let's just assume. All right, here we go. So she looks at him. Close quarters. She's got that elbow low. She's going to raise it up. So she's going to raise. Where's that elbow? The elbow's going up to her eye line. never goes past her shoulder. Absolutely stupid. And listen, I know it's fight car. It's gotta be believable. We gotta sell it. Pop, haha, got you. I mean, am I insane here, guys? If I'm insane, please let me know in the comments. Please let me know. I've been around a lot of fight training. I've been a lot of different styles. I'm just seeing this as coming from this pedigree I have, and as a cinema lover, and then someone who's been very critical of this film. I'm like, this is just another example. Again, this trailer just came out, and I'm going to end this right now. I don't want to continue my, to pain you guys, but this does not look believable. And this is an Indiana Jones film where Indiana barely fights, by the way. I mean, even in this trailer, it's more her. I mean, he's just like, that's Indiana Jones in this film right here. Homeboy in the back. I'm going to stay in the back. Here we go.
Stole it.
Amazing that Helena Shaw can knock out fools with the worst elbow strike in the world. Now, I will say this. I have several students that you could say have the same type of a physical kind of a structure, lean, skinny, wiry. But let me tell you, when they throw their elbows, when they throw their legs, their kicks, you believe it. You believe their technique is on point. Because the ones that do look like a little skinny, a little wiry, oh, they're not going to be a big deal. They have to be 100% technician. Technique has got to be 100%. You can't rely on your muscle strength. I get it, guys. I get it. What is that? That was garbage. That's it. One more time, then we're out. God. Oh, the elbows. And this happens throughout the film. Pop. Look at that. I will beat you. I don't even, Slay queen. Slay. Oh, right. All right. I know I've tortured you guys enough. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Pop. Pow. To the man.